What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Blue Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Hope everybody's having a great day. It's actually 62 degrees today. It is beautiful. And I've been in the car most of the day and stuff. Had to take care of some business. Going to be doing some work in the workshop. Going to be on this end for a few days, building some kitchen cabinets and things and some other stuff. So we've got some news on the Cowboys. The prospects are meeting with teams. And the teams, the Dallas Cowboys, have met today with Texas defensive lineman Andre Collins. Big body guy. Got to look and do some more research and stuff on him. They've had an interview with him, and they've also talked to defensive end, edge rusher from Georgia. This car's drifted over his wheel up. Michael Williams. So the Cowboys definitely leaning in towards the edge. The edge and run stopping ability. Now, a couple of questions and things. My first question, or first do not do. Cowboys, please don't draft somebody who's already injured. Can we finally turn the page on drafting players at a discount because they're injured? Sean Lee, don't get me wrong, was an incredible player when he was on the field. But Sean Lee had knee problems before he got to the NFL. We had Randy Gregory with mental problems. That brain was injured before he came to the Cowboys. Leighton Vander Esch, he had neck issues. Morris Claiborne had a broken wrist before he got to it. Oh, shit. Jalen Smith. Some people said he may never play football. So, can we get away from damaged goods? Can we please get away from damaged goods in drafting? Cowboys typically probably hit on their first round picks more than most teams. But our second round picks, boy, about the last 13, 14 years, you've got Sean Lee, D-Law, and Diggs are the only two second-round picks that have had any staying power and played anywhere worth a damn. We are literally littered with guys that have just never panned out. I have hope for Schoonmaker. He wasn't an injury issue, I don't believe, coming out of college. He's just been an injury issue since he's gotten to the NFL. But did have a few plays, a few games that gave you hope. Marshawn Nealon, he looks like he could be a player. But again, he missed 5 games. Sam Williams, second-round pick. Oh, jeez. Sam Williams coming back. ACL, and ACLs have been killers for us. I can't wait to get back home, get into the man cave, and go through and really see what the Cowboys are doing. But I feel like I'm probably sounding like a broken record, but I feel like, when you looked at last year, what the Cowboys did, we let go so many players. That we had so many places that we knew we had to replace. We knew we had to replace defensive end, letting go Dante Fowler, who was a backup, and Dorrance Armstrong. So that's why we drafted Marshawn Nealon to replace them. We knew we had to replace Biadish, who had been the Pro Bowl 1 year, and Tyron Smith. So that was the reason why you ended up getting Cooper Beebe and Guyton, because we had to immediately replace those starting players. Now, if there's any good news, if the Cowboys, with what they've said they are trying to do, as far as bringing back Osa and Digazua, trying to bring back Jordan Lewis, trying to get Micah Parsons signed, talking about wanting to bring back Rico. They are at least, and the way they're looking at the offensive line. I was up at 4:45 this morning so I could get up here and take my dad to the doctor. It's been a rough morning, especially since my wife is like now into what is that show? Tyler Perry with Fatima and whatever. That shit's ridiculous. So she's marathon. When she finds a show she likes, it's on all day, all night. She will literally go to bed watching it, fall asleep, I'll turn it off. She'll wake up and say, I was watching that. Looked like it was watching you. And then I'll come to the house later on. It's on. It's like, I remember that episode from last night. Yeah, well, I slept through it, so I need to back it up. So there's that. So finally, I think it was about 12 o'clock when I went to sleep. So forgive me for being a little sleepy here. I might take a nap. I'm tired. But it seems like the Cowboys are trying to at least say, worst case scenario, we've got a body that can play for us. It may not be optimum to have Tyler Smith, right tackle, Cooper Beebe, right guard, Brock Hoffman at center, Tyler Smith at left guard, and Tyler Guyton at left tackle. You may be able to upgrade that between the draft and free agency, but you look and say, worst case scenario, we have people that are in those positions. And if you do the same with Osa and Digazua and bring back Jordan Lewis, well, that helps because you got Lewis, you've got Bland, you've got some young guys that you can mix in there, even if Diggs isn't ready to start the season. So now what you're able to do, which is something that you always want to be able to do, which is draft the best player that's on the board. When you draft for a position of need, a lot of times you get in trouble. That's what happened to us with Taco Charlton. Every time we've reached for a guy because we were desperate for a position, and it's like this. Your car broke down. It's dead. It's shot. And you got to drive your ass to work tomorrow. And you go to this car dealership and you say, I got to get out of here with something tonight because I got to be at work tomorrow. Those hoopties are looking pretty good versus my ass not being able to get to work. And so what happens when you have to draft in a position of need, you overvalue the players that are there. And a lot of times it screws you over. So that's my take on all that. And yeah, we'll see what we're going to see. So the Cowboys looking at defensive tackle and defensive end. Like that a lot. We definitely got to get stronger in the trenches. Peace out.